Leafs fans, you won the final game of the season, so be happy. And Habs fans, well, you lost the last game of the season, but you still advanced to the playoffs.
I'm not even that smart and I know that doesn't make sense. He has seen me put a crayon on my nose.
Guys, for the final time this season, it's time for LFR. Hit the music.
You ready? Big news. What? Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing? Wow. Bring him on. Beautiful.
Leafs win 4-3 in overtime over the Montreal Canadiens. And I know they didn't eliminate the Habs, but it was still a really good way to end the season, especially considering the Habs beat the Leafs 4-3 in overtime in the first game of the season. Easily the first star of this game, Christian Hansen, doing his best Boyd Devereaux impression, really turning it on in the final game. He didn't have a goal yet this season, and he left Montreal with 2. Way to go, Christian. These are my mom's glasses. But all you really need to know about the game, because we got some serious house cleaning to do, it was back and forth all night. Habs score, Leafs score, Habs score, Leafs score, Habs score, Leafs score. Overtime. Christian Hansen and John Mitchell get the assist on Dion Phaneuf's overtime winner. Second goal is a Leaf, 12th of the season, and the Leafs captain wins it in overtime. You know it's gonna happen. Question of the game is a bit of a controversial one. It's tied with about a minute to go. It's all Leafs. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Should Ron Wilson have pulled J.S. Jaguar? Is it all about the winning for you? You want to end the season strong? Or do you say, well, they're in 29th anyway, who cares? Go for it. Unlike a lot of guys who watch the Leafs, I don't actually have a hate on against the Habs, but there's still a rivalry, and that was the most exciting part about watching that game. The Leafs could have knocked the Habs out of the playoffs. The celebration could have been, ha! In your face! But instead it's just, I guess this will do till October. But guys, this is LFR 82 this year. It's the final LFR of the year. For those of you who don't know, LFR stands for really good video. And because it's the last one, I managed to get on a few guests. Back by popular demand, one last time for Leafs fans before the end of the season, from Calgary, Vesa Toskala joins us. Vesa, how you doing?
Hello, thanks for having me on. I'd just like to say that it's nice to be on YouTube for something other than Tony Ludman or Rob Davison for a change. I'd like to apologize to Leafs fans for saying I wanted to wash the blue and white out of my equipment. And now, I just spend most of my time washing Mika Kiprusoff's equipment. But first things first, I left my Mickey Mouse t-shirt in Toronto. Could somebody maybe mail order that over here? That'd be great. I would like that. I would like that a lot. But, the trade was good for me. It's good for change of scenery. Play with some different players like Jamal Mayers, Ian White and Matthew Stajan and, Nicholas Hagman. Just switch it up. But, thanks so much for requesting to see me. Maybe I'll see you next year. Hopefully I'm not playing for Jim Playfair. I'm going to hide my goalie stick. The guy's got more YouTube hits than me. See you later and give me that Mickey Mouse shirt.
Thanks for joining us, Vess. You sound a lot less finished than the last time we spoke.
That's because he's not finished. He's Canadian. Toskala. Good old Canadian boy.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored. Joining us right now, Donald S. Chair.
Shut up. All right, let's go. What's next? How much time we got?
Well, actually, Don, it's the internet, so it doesn't matter.
Anyhow, Leafs, you got a bright future with this Maserati kid. He's going to be so good for the London Knights, I tell you. Steven Stamkos scores 50 goals. GTHL, good old Canadian boy. Canada wins gold at the Olympics. We're the best there is. No touch icing, and the Winnipeg Jets will beat back soon.
That was enlightening.
Visors.
Guys, that pretty much does it for this season. In one season, the Leafs become the youngest team in the NHL. The team looks completely different. They finished 29th place in the whole NHL without a first-round draft pick for the next 2 years. And there's huge question marks heading into the offseason. Maybe you can answer some of them. When the season starts next year, is Thomas Caberlet still going to be a Leaf? Are the Leafs going to find a way to get a second-round pick in this draft? Is Dion Phaneuf going to be named captain? Who on earth are they going to sign in the offseason? Who are they going to re-sign? And how the heck are they getting back to the playoffs? Final thing, even though the season was awful, let's at least end it right with a party. Come to the Toronto Marlies' final game of the season. Whether you can come or not, whether they win or lose, come to Brazenhead after. Link in the description, calm down. There's going to be awards, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery. And don't worry, even though I can't really talk about Leafs games since they didn't make the playoffs, I'm still going to be doing videos on the playoffs. No specifics, all I can tell you is it's going to be pretty darn sweet. So for the final time this season, if you haven't already, add me to Leafs Space Facebook and Twitter, and we'll see what happens from here. See you next season.